welcome to the 9th day of my Zero Waste Reduce Waste Challenge. Honestly, I'm just gonna start calling it a reducing waste challenge because it's exceptionally difficult to go zero waste, and I definitely have produced some degree of waste. So what I have for you today is a how to make your own cleaning agents installment. I mentioned in a previous video how everything seems to come in plastic, and even looking up what to do instead of buying a plastic thing of all-purpose cleaner or a plastic thing of ammonia or bleach, every solution it still involved plastic. Apparently you can get vinegar in a glass bottle. I have not found that yet, but I'm going to be on the lookout for it in the future. But I'm standing here in my bathroom because I need to produce an all-purpose cleaning agent to clean my sinks, my tub, and my toilet in my bathroom. I've got guests coming over. I want to make sure everything is clean. To make an all-purpose cleaner, you need equal parts of apple cider vinegar and warm water. I previously talked about the fact that I use apple cider vinegar in my bathtub, and I use it for a number of different things. So what I do is I buy this big jug of it, and then it lasts me for a substantial amount of time. So even though that comes in plastic, buying one plastic item versus several plastic containers of things, I personally think is an improvement. Now I've got that nifty mason jar of all-purpose cleaner, and I'm going to go ahead and scrub my bathroom. Check it out. Totally spiffy. Now I'm not gonna lie, the reason I'm not showing you guys how dirty it was before I cleaned it, like they do on cleaning commercials, is because I'm embarrassed about how dirty I let it get. See, look at that. That doesn't even look like there was any soap residue or anything there. Now you don't want to forget to do the glass in your bathroom. To make a glass cleaner, you need vinegar, rubbing alcohol, which you can also get in glass, and I just happen to have it in plastic in my house from before I was doing my challenge, so be sure to look for it in glass. 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. I was using the mason jar to measure out equal parts. And then 2 cups of water. Then you mix it up. Apparently cornstarch keeps it from streaking, but I'm not sure why. Look at that. You would never even know that I used something other than a glass cleaner that you could buy at the store. Thirdly, we're going to try cleaning a toilet with homemade DIY eco-friendly cleaners. Apparently, you just have to put in vinegar and baking soda. Now, if you have hard water stains, apparently you should throw in some borax as well. I do not have hard water stains right now. I do have hard water, but there are no stains. And I also don't have any borax, so that works out. A little bit of vinegar, baking soda. Check that out. So you just let that sit for a little bit and let the vinegar and baking soda do its magic. Kind of reminds me of doing one of those volcanoes. Now my bathtub is where I end up with a lot of hard water stains because we're out here on well water. Big plus to well water, you don't have to filter it and it goes through your system so you're not wasteful. Hard water stains like that, a big cost. So I'm gonna go full Cinderella and scrub this bathtub with my homemade all-purpose cleaner in a dress. All in all, not too bad. Well, it's been about 10 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and scrub the toilet. Side note, if your urine is that color, that means you are majorly dehydrated. So the last step to cleaning any bathroom involves mopping the floor. Instead of using up my all-purpose cleaner, I'm going to fill up my bathtub with some warm water and throw in some apple cider vinegar. I'm already noticing, having gone through a lot of apple cider vinegar, I'm going to reuse the all-purpose cleaner and everything for quite some time, but nevertheless, I'd like to find this in a glass container. And back on the toilet, that is not too bad. And the floor's all clean. I definitely let my rats scurry on the ground in here because they can't get into anything that would hurt them, and as a result, they leave their little rat prints and rat urine everywhere. So the floor was in need of being mopped. And I think my homemade cleaner did a heck of a job. The reason for using vinegar in a homemade household cleaner has to do with the fact that vinegar is antibacterial. Vinegar has been found to kill a number of bacteria strains. Now, it's not perfect. It is a very safe, chemical-free, and effective alternative to bleach. But if you were to get sick with some sort of bacterial infection or gastrointestinal infection, I would not recommend using vinegar necessarily, because you don't know with a new strain whether or not it's going to kill that. I mean, it probably will. Antibacterial means it kills bacteria, and we definitely have a problem in this country with overly prescribing antibacterial medicines when you have a cold, and as a result bacteria mutate and the medicine is no longer effective. So I'm pretty sure you're fine using vinegar. But other alternatives include hydrogen peroxide and lemon. The reason why one would want to clean with baking soda is because it's a mild alkali which causes dirt and grime to dissolve in water. You might find yourself wanting to opt for rubbing alcohol. It is an effective degreaser and disinfectant. While stronger than vinegar, it's not always an appropriate tool to use. Because it's stronger than vinegar, it wouldn't be a good tool to use on something like a fabric. Now, you might want to use that if you've been quite sick. Like I mentioned earlier, you may opt to use rubbing alcohol in lieu of vinegar to disinfect your bathroom. But mixing rubbing alcohol with a little bit of water and the cornstarch was fantastic for the mirrors. I'd be interested to see how that works with vinegar instead of alcohol, but I think either would be successful. Thanks so much for watching my video on homemade household cleaners. I'm quite sure that these cleaning agents would apply for a kitchen as well, kitchen cleaning. But now you can clean your entire bathroom in an eco-friendly, low-waste, if not zero-waste way. I didn't really go into the lack of chemicals component, but think about it. Fewer toxic chemicals, reduced environmental impact. See you guys next time.